Okay, this next one is called Ceiling, and once again, it's pretty new, because we're just getting together. This is our third week together. So.
Sunstroke, and we're at Inner Ear Studios back inside Don's house. We're recording 2 songs, 7-inch today, titled Frank, and for Sky Valley Records, and I'm pretty pumped on it. The craziest things about this place is like it's where Minor Threat, Teen Idols, Embrace, Rites of Spring, and like the Bad Brains Black Dots demos were recorded here, and I think at the time HR was recording vocals out in his backyard, and just like from a history standpoint, from an archival standpoint, it's awesome to get a chance to do this. And Don's been cool enough to welcome us back to come record at his house.
So it's reading, record the Bad Brains here, and HR sang in the backyard.
Yeah.
Is that like, so when you did that, like, did you just like literally run stuff upstairs and just outside? That's amazing. What's the neighbor say when HR's out there?
I didn't ask him. I kept my head down.
That's awesome. So good.
Yeah. It was, but remember, I mean, they recorded that entire Black Dots album was recorded in about 3 hours.
Right. It's like live, right? Did the whole,
Live.
They just played your set, right? Like
the tape didn't stop.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, pure circumstance. Pure circumstance. I mean, never would have happened otherwise.
So you ended up with like 30, 40 years worth of work out of just pure circumstance.
40, at least 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've known Ian for like 42, 43 years. So it's a long one.
Yeah, well, Brandon probably has a better memory for all this stuff because I think Brandon was around at the inception of it because it's kind of the end of Christ formed Memorial Day, right? So him and Nick and the rest of the guys in Christ were kind of transitioning out of that and doing Memorial Day kind of almost simultaneously, I think, and then Christ kind of just fell apart, and then it was like Memorial Day kind of started. So Brandon has a much I wasn't there, so Brandon has a much better memory for how the whole thing kind of really came together. But he also just claimed downstairs that it wasn't called Memorial Day when we were playing these shows. So I don't even fucking know. I don't even know.
Christorial Day.
Yeah.
He's saying the band wasn't called Memorial Day?
But that's when he said, so that show that's on your channel, the one that you got from that dude John D that recorded, he claims that wasn't called Memorial Day at that point, which is not even true because it was on a flyer. There were flyers that said Memorial Day. So I misheard what he was saying, so we'll have to get some clarification. But
Okay, let's go with the bass.
all right, Sonny. Brandon will give you all the information you need.
God bless. Skip had a whole different name for the band at one point, and Memorial Day was just going to be a song, but somehow at some point it switched over, and I don't even remember it. He had like a bunch of different names, but yeah, at the show it wasn't. I mean, on the flyer it was Memorial Day, but I think he wanted to change the name.
How do you feel about playing that song again today?
It'll be cool. It was Don remixed it's coming out again, so Don remixed the record and brought everything up, and you can hear the vocals. So it's like that was that set me back a little bit, but this is fun. I think it'll be a fun way to celebrate the song a little bit.
It sounds great.
Yeah,
The record sounds great. It sounds real good.
There's no tabs for this. There's no... It changes keys like twice. But we figured it out.
I wish I could have had time to do that.
So I got Skip's original lyrics that were for the song Ceiling. They're photocopied here, but there's a lot missing, so I had to listen to and transcribe the rest, which I was successfully able to do. Can you sing? Can you sing for us?
You know, I can hear the melody in my head, but I'm not going to sing it for you.
Well, I only had 40% of the actual lyrics too. I had to transcribe them.
There are only pieces of them. Yeah, so
Which let you move your creative juices into it.
Yeah,
right, and like
maybe I lied on that. I don't know.
I think I speak for Brandon, where we definitely I'd rather have
Don't speak for me.
your like make it yours.
Rachel, I'm nauseous, so stop your screaming. You think I need this now, but watch me leaving. This place we share has been sheltered from the storm, and it's getting harder to feel it anymore. I fucked up some lyrics.
He's getting all this on film.
He sure is.
Or digits.
Yes.
Just reduced to ones and zeros.
This is going viral, though.
Yes, it is. There's a virus already.